Hi, here we have the fal Clipso Plus pressure cooker, and they've really gone to town on this, making it really simple. I am very impressed. To open it, first time when it's cold, that's all you have to do to lift the lid up, put it in place. I can do it with one finger, my baby finger, no problem. Like they say, 1 kilogram. It really is no effort at all. That's about 1 kilogram probably. The hardest part, lifting up the lid. It's not much at all. Right, inside, this arrives separately, so you just have to fit this on. Little three-legged thing so that you can have water underneath if you want to steam things, vegetables that sit in there. If you want to make a stew, of course, you don't need that, or curry. You just put things straight into there. Anyway, for this I'm going to do a test to show how easy it is and how to put the steam on and off. Right, first thing is the minimum amount of water is 250 mils, just under a mugful. And in fact that was, yes, as I say, that's to the came to just about to where the holes are, so that was slightly over the minimum. Okay, perfect for some steaming of vegetables. Alright, let's put the lid on. And okay, click. And then if you look, I'll take the lid off again to show you. We have settings here. Steam, that's actually for releasing the steam. An icon of vegetables and an icon of meat. So the meat one is for the highest possible pressure. The higher the pressure, the higher the temperature. And this turns really easy actually. I almost thought it was broken initially, but it seems well made, but it is surprisingly loose. So let's put it on the chicken, and then you'll see this little red spot here as well. At the moment it's flat. When it warms up, that's going to pop up, just visible. Oh yeah, it doesn't pop up very far, but we'll see. So click it on, put the gas on. Here we go. While I'm busy talking here, one of the things that it instructs you not to do, especially for gas, is to do that. That's for packing it away, but of course if you've got a big heat, a big flame that laps around, that's going to melt the handles, so keep them up always. They don't go down by themselves, which is great. But there's a button, or you can just push your fingers in there and it'll drop down. Makes storage easier in a cupboard or something, but when you're cooking and when you want to carry it, obviously you want it up, and it's not going to fall down by itself, which is great. So this is the boring bit, and I might edit it out. Where the benefits of using a pressure cooker are the enormous reduction, about 70% in the amount of energy used. So once it gets up to pressure, we just turn the flame down to small and just keep it going, and it's using far less energy because it's not wasting energy outside, and it's also about 70% shorter in time that you need to cook things with. So it saves time, it saves energy dramatically, really quite dramatically. Actually going to turn it around to make that maybe more visible. And you see the little red thing here is just starting to come up now. So it's raising to pressure. And I think very soon we will see steam coming out. And when steam comes out from here, it means that we've reached the pressure. In fact, we're wasting energy, it's just blowing off the steam. So when we see steam coming off here, that's the time that we need to reduce the heat so that we only have a tiny amount of steam coming through. Let's keep going, shall we? There is a recipe book, not provided with it, but I found one, and I got it from Kindle for a very low price, a couple of pounds, and it seems to be very useful. It's a vegetarian pressure cooker. Here we go. I can see the steam coming now, and hear it as well, and we can see the red button there popping up, so we know we're into pressure. Yeah, you can see the steam. Now let's turn down a little bit. So really that's all we want. It's not hot, the steam's not hot by the time it reaches up to here. Now I'm going to turn the heat off and show you how to cool it down to get out. So turn the flame off. Don't know if you could see the steam as it came out. I'm going to turn this round. First, it was on chicken, so it's going to go down to vegetables. And doing this is going to release a lot of steam. Here we go. So let it go. And now I'm going to go to the next setting down, which is, we're on vegetables. Let's go down to the release, which is a steam symbol. A whole load more steam comes out. The red button is still protruding here. So up, and it's gone. Just as I said it. The red button disappeared, which means it's now safe to lift the lid up. I still see some steam coming out, but I should be able to lift the lid up. There we go. Voila. We've done it. Now, releasing steam like that, apparently, if it was something where the food could actually go through it, like a soup, you wouldn't release it that way. You would actually put the whole thing under the tap, so that, let's go back to where we are now. You'd lift it up and pour cold water over the lid and down the side. You don't pour cold water obviously down there or down there, but pour cold water on the side down here. So pour cold water down the side, that'll cool it down again until the red button pops in, instead of using the control here. Right, so if you've got soups or something, some liquid where particles might come flying through, you don't want that. It will bung it up and make it harder to clean. So for soups, you use the cooling down method under a tap. Yep, there we go. We have finished. It's just so simple and neat to use. I would highly recommend this. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. Hi, here we have the fal Clipso Plus pressure cooker, and they've really gone to town on this, making it really simple. I am very impressed. To open it, first time when it's cold, that's all you have to do to lift the lid up. Put it in place. I can do it with one finger. My baby finger. No problem. Like they say, 1 kilogram. It really is no effort at all. That's about 1 kilogram probably. The hardest part, lifting up the lid. It's not much at all. Right, inside. This arrives separately, so you just have to fit this on. Little three-legged